Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. It's Game Watch Live. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're all well this afternoon. And it was a thoroughly miserable end to the day here in the UK. It's blowing a gale and pouring down with rain. I'm looking at the cameras on the pitch at Villa. It's maybe not so bad there, which is good. We don't want a windy day spoiling, which could be a good game from two teams that like to get the ball down and play on the grass. It looks like it is probably raining a bit there, but hopefully it won't affect the game too much. Sorry, a bit late starting, but I just had trouble getting my timer working on this thing today. For some reason, it just keeps going full screen instead of in the corner. And what I've been doing to it to try and get it right, it's not working, but I will try again before the game starts. If it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. It's just one of those things. We'll go through the two teams now. We've only got 10 minutes before kick-off, so we'll go through them now. So Aston Villa have Martinez in goal, and it's Cash, Concert, Mings and Digne are the back four. Tielemans, Kamara, Bailey, Rodgers and Ramsey, with Watkins up front. West Ham have Areola in goal, and it's Koufal, Kilman, Cresswell, Wan-Bissaka, Alvarez, Soler, Emerson, Paqueta, Soucek and Kudus. So that's the two teams as of half an hour ago. Hopefully nothing's changed. There's been no injuries in the warm-ups, and that's the way it will be. Thanks to everyone who's joined us so far. If you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, get your comments in. Do encourage you to join in with this live stream. And if you've got any comments that you want to put in, get in the live chat now and we'll discuss anything that you've got to say about this game, including a score. Give us a prediction for your score today. What do you think it's going to be? I would imagine that Aston Villa being at home and being a bit higher up the league with West Ham struggling at the moment, that you would imagine that Aston Villa will start off favourites. Got to say that Aston Villa are been a bit off and on so far with regards to their form. They've been a bit inconsistent, as you would imagine. In where are we? 8th position, Aston Villa with 36 points. They've won 3, drawn 2 and lost 1 of the last 6 games. And if they win today, they're going to 39 points. It's not going to really alter their positions because Bournemouth and Chelsea, the two teams above them, are they're on 40 points. But it's going to just stop them from falling behind in that chase for the European spots. Now, as far as West Ham, well, they're languishing down in 14th position on 26 points, having lost 3, drawn 1 and won 2 of the last 6 games. A win for them today is going to put them onto 29 points, which is going to take them above Crystal Palace into 12th position. So it's surprising how one win boosts your position when you're mid-table-ish. Take them above Manchester United as well before their game later on. And it would put pretty healthy gap between themselves and the relegation spaces. Not that they're probably going to be anywhere near the relegation space at the end, because there's more than 3 teams that are worse than them in this league this season, including Southampton, who are cut well adrift now and are a good 11 points behind getting out of the relegation zone. They're doomed, you would say. Leicester had a good win today. I'm saying they had a good win. I think they did win. Last I saw, they were winning 2-1. Let's just have a look at the scores at the moment. Yeah, Brentford beat Crystal Palace 2-1 in the early kick-off. Leicester did beat Tottenham 2-1 as well. So another poor result for Tottenham. That's pressing more pressure on poor old Ange. Just that so that I can. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, not only on here. If you want to become a channel member, then just hit that notification bell and the subscribe bell. Hit the like button as well. It always helps with the algorithm on this channel. It's growing slowly. We're doing okay so far, but with your help, we'll get better and better. I do appreciate everybody supporting the channel. It's good to see you all. If you've got anything to say about this game today or any of the games we've just seen, let us know. Get it in the comments. Let us know what you think. It was interesting to see people's score predictions. So for Aston Villa today, what are we thinking? They're at home. West Ham are not in the best of form at the moment. I think they're struggling to score goals, though, aren't they? Watkins is on a bit of a goal drought. He's not in the back of the net as he was. I would go for a 2-0 to Aston Villa as the teams are just lining themselves up in the tunnel there. Let me just get this timer working properly again. Let me just give it a quick shot. If it doesn't, well, I'll keep you abreast of the timer as we go through the game. Can't understand why it's not working, but it's not at the moment. Usually you can just put it's either my screen or the timer. I can't get the timer to minimize in the bottom corner, which is really, really annoying. Really annoying. Just give it one more try, see if I can. No, I can't get it to go. No. We're going to have to do without a timer this for some reason, guys. I can't do it. It's annoying me. It's too close to kick off. The teams are coming out now, so I'll just keep you abreast of the time as we go along. Just one of those things. It's been working perfectly so far, and then all of a sudden it goes to rats. So the teams are coming out now. It doesn't look like it's raining at the moment in Birmingham, so that's good. Teams are going to go through the usual handshakes with the mascots being led out by the Aston Villa team. It's unusual to see the away team with a mascots on as well, but West Ham are with them today. Graham Potter leading his coaching staff out. He's got a job on his hands as Graham Potter. He's maybe a bit of a calming influence on that team now. Got all their injuries back. There was a rumor earlier on that Jared Bowen was just about fit and maybe included in the team today, but he's not. He's not even in the listed substitutes, so that's a bit of a blow to them. Just going through the team. I think Tielemans is going to be vital for Aston Villa in their midfield. He's playing as well as anybody at the moment. Rodgers and Bailey and Kamara can create the chances, so as Ramsey can for Watkins. It's whether Ollie Watkins can take them at the moment. You want to get back into goals with an England fixture coming up in March. It's not far away now. Get back in that England side. What's wrong with that timer? I really don't know. Let's turn it off. Just a couple of minutes, maybe not even that away from the kickoff now. Get your comments in, guys, before we get started. Let us know what you think the score's going to be in this game. It's quite an important game for both of these teams. Aston Villa are still looking up above and thinking they could still qualify for one of the automatic European places. It's all up for grabs. But they'll be cut 4 points adrift if they lose this game today. West Ham will want to be consolidating their place in mid-table. They won't have to be looking down at the relegation places. Thanks to everyone who's joined us so far. It's good to see you. Good to see you supporting the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, like, and get a comment in. Get a comment in now before the game gets started. Let us know what you think the score is going to be. We're just about ready for kick-off now. It's going to be Aston Villa who's going to kick off from left to right. They're kicking, and the game's underway. Ball goes all the way back to Martinez before he drives it forward. Headed away. Picked up on the right-hand side there by Cash. He lays it inside. I think that's Mings who got the ball and was immediately, well, it's Kamara, was immediately bundled over and gives a free kick away. As Cash comes across to take it, but looks like Rodgers is going to take responsibility for this. I can see by the shirts of the Aston Villa players it is windy there, so see how that affects the game. Rodgers has gone off now, so he's not going to take it. It was Cash, but he's played it across to the left. It's floated into the box. Rodgers won the header. It's headed away by Soucek. Ramsey wins the ball back, working hard on the halfway line. It goes all the way back to Martinez. He drives it down the left-hand side. But it's over the head and out for a throw. Throw's taken, and it's almost goes out for a corner. Not quite. It's just kept in by Areola. Watkins protesting, saying it was out, but the referee's having nothing to do with that. Free kick to West Ham on the right. It's chipped forward to the halfway line. Flicked on, but it's picked up by Cash, who goes across to get the ball back. Conser. Martinez plays it to Mings on the left. He goes out to the left-hand side. Ball's led back to Mings, and he plays it inside, but it's given away. It's a poor ball by Mings, giving it away in that position. It's with Kudus. Gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gets a throw for West Ham. It's deep in the Aston Villa half on the right-hand side. It's almost level with the edge of the penalty box. Looks like people are dropping deep, so it's going to be a long throw here. Goes in long. Heads are up. It bounces over. Foot in from. So foot in there from Kilman. He was deep for the throw. Gives the throw away, but it's still deep in the Aston Villa half. Wan-Bissaka battling for the ball, but it comes away. Free kick given to Aston Villa for a foul on Rodgers. Just limping away from that challenge, Rodgers, but he'll run it off. It's taken quick. Tielemans, who nutmegs one of the Aston Villa players, the West Ham players, comes out to the right to Cash. He goes down the line, tried to flick it on, did Watkins, gets the throw though. Matty Cash pinching a few yards with this throw, still not taken it yet. Inside it comes now. Rodgers couldn't bring it down, lost the ball, but it's been still picked up. Watkins lays it off. Rodgers, great tackle by Kilman, right on the edge of the box there. Ball comes away. Alvarez out to the right-hand side. Has to lay it back, and it's going to go all the way back to Areola, who drives it long. West Ham, first time it goes high in the air, though. It didn't go very far, and it's nodded forward. Flicked away. Got down by Rodgers. There's a few players around him, including his own. It's tight. There's no space there. I think Aston Villa have got the throw. Yeah, it's a great tackle by Kilman there. Ball's back with Martinez now. Played down the line. Played inside. Comes to Kamara there. The ball's deflected out for a throw on the left-hand side, just short of the halfway line, Aston Villa. On the halfway line, still not taken yet. Goes back. Tielemans. Back to Mings. He plays it across to Konsa. Konsa coming forward towards the halfway line. He's got Cash on his outside. He gives it to Cash. Cash is looking down his line now. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey plays it forward. Rodgers tried to get the cross into Watkins in the centre there, but it's blocked and going out for a corner to Aston Villa. It's going to be Bailey who's going to take this from the right side, left-footed in swinger. Plays it short. Tielemans crosses it right-footed to the back post, headed away. Picked up on the end. Kamara plays out to the left-hand side. It's chipped to the back post. Tielemans just stretching for it, couldn't keep it in. It goes out for a goal kick. Areola plays it short. It goes out to the left-hand side. It's Cresswell who plays it down the line. Heads are up. Goes to Kamara. Kamara plays it into the centre. Watkins. Ramsey's through. Ramsey scores. Well, he was just a bit quicker to react than the defender there. I thought the defender was going to push it out for a corner. It looked like he was favourite for it, but all of a sudden, Ramsey just snakes his left foot out and it goes across Areola into the far corner and Aston Villa are a goal ahead. Let's take a look at that again. It's Kamara in the midfield, plays it across to the left-hand side, goes into Watkins. Watkins gives it back to Bailey. Ramsey gets it across him, across the keeper. It's good play between Watkins and Ramsey. And I just thought the defender was going to get this touch there, and he tucks it in the far end. A great start to the game. Just what we wanted. As neutrals, just what we wanted. Ball goes long from the kick-off. Kamara's in there again. He's seen a lot of the ball early on. Gets it across to playing forward as Kamara to Watkins, but it's cut out before it gets to Watkins. Kamara battling it in midfield again, goes to Tielemans, to Rodgers. Watkins got a chance of a shot. He's got himself to the byline, cuts back, lays it back to the edge of the box. Kamara, great block, threw himself in front of Kamara's shot there. Still picked up by Cash though, close to the corner. He has to lay it back. Conser inside to Kamara again. He gives it to Bailey. Cash, great cross, looking for Watkins. It's headed away. Good defending again. Kamara gets his foot up there. It's Kudus, but he's been robbed as Kudus. Watkins is in there again. He's got a goalkeeper to beat. He's going to cut it back. He has a left-footed shot and it's turned in. Well, I'm not so sure, but I thought the goal has been disallowed for offside. Rodgers turned it in. I thought that maybe Watkins might have been the one offside of the initial ball in. He was. I can't imagine that Rodgers was. So it was Watkins that was offside. They're still looking at this, but he was definitely. It wasn't Rodgers who turned it in. It was Watkins. He was about half a yard offside. And I thought that initially when the ball went through to him. So it's going to remain 1-0. A great start by Aston Villa. They're really playing some good stuff. Ball goes long. It's headed forward by Conser. Rodgers battling for it as Kamara is as well. Come away with it. Kamara plays it back to Mings. Comes out to Massive Cash on the right side. He's got a chance to cut inside, and he does do. He's on the halfway line. He's got Bailey out on the right. Bailey's got a chance to attack the box now, and he is doing. Cuts on his left, has a shot. It's a bit of a scuffed shot that goes straight at Areola, and he makes a comfortable save. Areola has the ball at his feet. He plays out, goes to Kilman. Kilman plays it forward. It's picked up and then given back to Kilman. It's a bit of a misplaced pass, and Kilman has to scramble to his right to get the ball across and play it across to the right hand side. And it's drilled down that right hand touchline, looking for Kudus, who picks the ball up. And the ball goes out for a throw, and the lino says it's an Aston Villa throw. Graham Potter's out on the touchline, backing instructions out. I think he's got to. He's got to get his team more competitive. Ball goes long, tip forward. Foul. Free kick to Aston Villa just inside their own half on the left hand side. It's chipped forward for the runner, but it's not going to get there. But it's picked up now on the left hand side. It's Digne. He has to go back on his original pass was blocked. And West Ham come away with it. Kudus lays it inside, gets the ball back, and then a good back flick gets it a bit of space. So check. Paquetá now gets it across to the left. Emerson tries to get across him from deep, and it's blocked. It's a throw though, taken quickly. It's given to Alvarez. Alvarez goes across to the right hand side. That's Kufal. Kufal gets the ball back, just short of the halfway line. Plays it back to Kilman, and Kilman gives it to Cresswell. Cresswell gets it back off Emerson. Passing it amongst the back four, but not really going anywhere. Kufal's going to go long down the right hand side. It's not to anybody in particular. It looks like maybe someone's in the back there, but Paquetá comes away with it. Kudus in the box. He has to turn around and go back out. Wan-Bissaka's cross is blocked with his left foot. They come away with it. Ball's far too long there by Rodgers. Areola comes out plays it forward, and it's back in midfield with Aston Villa spreading out to the left-hand side. It's Cresswell plays it into midfield, goes out to the right-hand side. It's Wan-Bissaka again. He's got Digne to go around. Kudus makes a run on the outside, comes inside on his left foot. Is he gonna get shot? Edge of the box. Alvarez's shot is not the best, and it's easily blocked by Mings, and Aston Villa clear it, but it's picked up again by West Ham. West Ham enjoying a bit of possession here. Comes out to the left. Emerson plays it forward. Paquetá wins the corner. He was on the 6-yard box and had a couple of digs, but Mings was so tight to him, he was never going to get past him. It's good defending by Mings because it looked that Paquetá had just got the better of Konsa, who'd fallen over trying to make the first header. Well played by Mings there. Good defending. Corner on the right-hand side to West Ham. 15 minutes gone. 1-0 to West Ham, to Aston Villa. Left-footed in-swinger coming in from this corner for West Ham. Comes in now. It's deep onto the back post. Souček had a header at the back post, but was blocked. And Aston Villa are coming away down the left-hand side now for Watkins. He's got Wan-Bissaka with him. He's got 3 defenders around him now. And eventually they get a foot in and Souček concedes the throw. Oh, yeah, there was an appeal for a penalty there. Souček's header hit Tielemans, but his hands were across his chest. It was no penalty. Quickly waved away. Throw's taken to Watkins. Went back to Digne and put out for another throw. Looks like it's going to be a long throw this time. This must be Digne who's got the long throw in this team. Everybody's backed right off, so it must be a good throw he's got. And it comes now. It's a near post one that was flicked away easily. It was a poor one, that. Kudus gets it away. Paquetá. Kudus again. He's fouled as he turns inside Kamara. Referee gives the free kick. Just inside the Aston Villa half. Souček takes it quickly. Kudus' pass is misplaced and Aston Villa pick the ball up. Goes into Watkins, who lays it off to Digne. Lays it inside. Pass is blocked, but it still goes to an Aston Villa player. It's Konsa. Gives it to Kamara just inside the West Ham half. Cash on his outside. Gives it to Cash. Cash has to turn back though. He's under pressure and goes all the way back to Konsa. Mings is to his left and Mings gets the ball. Still in the Aston Villa half. He plays it across to the left-hand side. So West Ham just slowly pushing up on Aston Villa and forcing them back. Konsa goes across to Cash again. Is Cash going to go down the wing? He does do. Tries to give it back inside. It's picked up by Alvarez for West Ham. Souček tried to play it inside to Kudus, but Mings saw that and intercepted it. But West Ham have picked the ball back up again. Cresswell. Alvarez. Just in the centre circle. Come across to the left, Cresswell, but he's forced back and has to go back to Areola. Areola has it again. Areola again. He comes out to the left. It's Kilman. Kilman plays it into centre midfield. Check plays it out to the right to Kudus, who's going to run. He's got Wan Bissaka on the right hand side. He gives it to him. He has to cut inside, lays it off to midfield. There's a ball played across the back four. It's picked up by Emerson. Matty catches in his face. Emerson plays it into the chest of Matty Cash. And it goes out for a corner. West Ham certainly back in this now after a quick start by Aston Villa. They seem to have taken their foot off the gas to Aston Villa, and West Ham and Graham Potter will be happy with the response from his team after having gone 1-0 down. Corner from the left-hand side. Comes in now, right to the back post, heads are up. Looks like Rodgers that won it. It comes to the edge of the box to Wan-Bissaka. He chips one high in the back. Soler tries to volley one in. It's not a very good one, and it comes out all the way to Criswell. He goes across to the right-hand side. Played down the line. Kudus. Kudus wins the throw off Tielemans. Kufal, the long throw expert for West Ham, is going to take this into the box. It comes. One to near post. Kamara gets his head away. Kudus wins the ball, lays it back. Cresswell gets the ball all the way back to Areola. He comes across to the left. Emerson plays it down the line inside. Paquetá, twisting and turning. There's the ball into Kudus. He's got Wan-Bissaka on the outside of him, but he's tackled Ramsey. And the ball ends up back at Martinez. Tielemans plays it into Rodgers. It's a great ball, and Rodgers has got a lot of space to run into now. It's 3-on-3. Bailey one side. Bailey gets it. Oh, that's a poor pass by Rodgers. He tried to give it to Bailey, but so much pace on it, and Bailey couldn't catch up with that. It deserved more than that for Tielemans' great pass into midfield. Rodgers was in acres of space, and it was an easy pass to just put Bailey in, and what he was thinking of there, I don't know. Lack of quality. West Ham give the ball away deep in their own half, though. Bailey was battling for it, comes into midfield. Ramsey lays out to Watkins. Watkins lays out, yeah, but he has to go back. Halfway line. Mings coming forward. Mings is still going. Checks back. Plays it out to Digne again. Goes back to Mings. Mings comes across. It's more central now, and it's given to Kamara. He goes across to the right. It's Cash now attacking that byline. He's got a cross in. It's a good one. Soler blocks it, and it's a corner. Good positive run by Matty Cash there. 22 minutes gone. Still 1-0. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that like, notification bell, and get your comments in. If you've got anything you want to say about the game you've seen so far, let me know. Let me know what you think. Digne is going to take this from the right-hand side. He's a left-footed in-swinger. And it comes now. It's deep onto the back post again. Added away. Kamara's going to pick that up, and he lays it even further back, all the way back to Martinez, who was well out of his goal. There's a long ball down the right-hand side. Offside given against Digne, who would come across to the right-hand side after that corner. Unusual to see him on the inside right channel, but that's where he was. Couldn't control the ball, let it get away from him, but he was offside anyway. Ariola's gonna take this as the teams retreat to the halfway line. We're gonna go long. Comes in now. Paqueta can't control the ball. It comes to Kamara. He tries to lay it forward, but it's blocked. Spins up in the air. It comes to Watkins. He nods it out to the left to Digne. Digne's under pressure from Kudus. Gets the throw. Gives it to Tielemans. Back to Digne. Back to Tielemans. Good ball forward to Watkins. Watkins spreads it across to the right hand side. Matty Cash. Matty Cash can give it to Bailey. Bailey's got a chance to attack the byline again. He's got two defenders in front of him. He cuts back in on his left. Gives it back to Kamara. Back into Rogers. Rogers is forced across to the left. Mings gets it to Digne. He puts his cross in. It's headed by Watkins, but it's a weak header. It's difficult to get any power into those headers when you're waiting for the ball to come instead of being able to attack it. West Ham give the ball away deep in their own half, but they've won it back again. It's a foul there by Conser. Paqueta. Free kick. It's taken by Cresswell. Goes across to the right hand side. That's Kufal. Gives it back to Kilman. Played inside. 1-2. Kilman gets it back again. He gives it to Alvarez, who's deep in his own half. Gets it across to the right hand side again. Moving forward, then coming back. Comes across to Cresswell. Back to Cresswell. He gets out to the left-hand side. Cresswell gets the ball back. He goes all the way back to Areola. He's under pressure from Watkins and just clears the ball into touch for a throw. Cash is going to take this. It's just on the edge of the West Ham 18-yard box on the right-hand side. Cash still looking for a runner. Goes long. Looking for there. It was probably Bailey, but he's beaten to it. Tielemans wins a header on the edge of the box. Tielemans again with his left foot. It's a great shot. Just past the left-hand post as the goalkeeper dives to his left. He had it covered, but it's a good effort by Tielemans there. Yeah, just a yard wide from behind the goal. Ball goes long out to the right-hand side. Watkins wins the header. The referee gives a free kick. The ball must have maybe gone out, did it? Or he's given a throw and brought the ball back. I don't know. Yeah, it is a throw. It's West Ham throw. Bissaka takes it. Paqueta working hard to win the ball back, and he does do. But Wan-Bissaka gives it away. Kamara, great ball to Tielemans. Tielemans has got, well, he had Watkins there, but it's well read by Kilman. He intercepts the ball from Watkins, and they're way down the right-hand side of the way, but Kamara got in front of Alvarez, gets it back to Martinez. Martinez gives it to Conser. We're approaching the 29th minute. Conser gives it back to Martinez. And then Mings gives it back to Martinez as West Ham put the squeeze on. Mings goes down after a challenge from Kudus. He's holding his knee, his left knee. Don't look good. He looks in agony. Kudus was putting the pressure on. He blocked Mings's because his ball forward, it's just a block tackle, but Mings was playing it with the side of his left foot as Kudus came in, and he might have hyperextended that knee. It's not been long back from an injury, is he? Mings that kept him out for a long time. Let's hope it's not another one. I'm just getting a view of the attention that Mings is getting at the moment. He's still down. It's that left knee that's the problem. Players taking the chance to rehydrate while Tyrone Mings is it's just tried to get up and laid back down again. I would guess that this is probably the end of Mings's game, bad looks of things, which is a great shame. I mean, at 30 minutes in this game, but this is going to add a bit of time on. Just flexing that left knee now, and he's shaking his head, is Mings. Just flexing it again now. He looks still in agony, does Tyrone Mings. Could be the end of his game. Unai Emery looks concerned, as you would imagine. He's up on his knee, walking gingerly, but he is up at least. That's good. Limping a bit on that knee. I don't know. There's still 15 minutes probably to half time. Is he in a position to be able to walk it off? Referee's telling him to get off anyway. He's shaking his head. No, that's it. Just looking at the physio there and asked him if he was all right. And Mings, walking down the touchline, shook his head. So I would imagine that's it. He's just trying to do a little few exercises just to see if he can run it off. Back underway now. It's Cresswell who's got the ball. Emerson gives it to Alvarez, who goes across to the right-hand side. It's Kufal. He gives it inside. Comes back to Alvarez again. He's coming across to the left. He gives it to Cresswell. Cresswell has the ball back and has to go back. He's giving it to Kilman. Mings has come back on. A big cheer from the crowd. Let's see how long he can last. He still doesn't look fully 100% on that left knee. As the ball goes all the way back to Areola. It's given back to him by Kilman, and then Areola goes long. Van Bissaka beaten to it though. Watkins does well, gets the ball down the left-hand side. There's a foul there. So Fallow's committed the foul. It was Ramsey who was fouled. And this is, well, it's out to the left-hand side. It's probably about 6 or 7 yards in from the left-hand touchline, but it's deep in the West Ham half. It's almost level with a 6-yard box, but out towards the left. So it's in a great position to be able to swing across in here and put Areola under pressure. Let the forwards attack this ball. Mings is up for this corner, so maybe he has run that injury off that corner. It's a free kick. And it comes now. It's chipped into the middle. Headed. Oh, Watkins got up on the edge of the 6-yard box and got a glancing header on it, and it just goes wide of the left-hand post. Just have a look at that again. It's a bit of a curling one, and it's great jumping by Watkins. He got up higher than Alvarez, got above him, but his header has glanced just wide. Goal kick's taken long. Mings is in there. Seems to be okay now, Mings. It's good to see. Ball goes out for a throw to West Ham. 35 minutes gone. Throw comes in long down the right-hand side. Mings has gone again. Mings went in for a challenge there, and I think he caught the ball there. He's got his hand up there. He went up with Paqueta, jumped, and he's just caught the ball as his left knee's gone again, and that's the end of Mings, unfortunately. Rogers going across to console him, but he must be in a lot of pain. Referees puts an arm around him. Watkins too. He looks visibly upset as Mings, which you can understand. He can barely walk on it. He keeps stopping. Holding that left knee. They've got to get a stretcher on and help the poor kid. Can't let him walk off like that. It's like Matsson's coming on to replace Mings. It's walking off his Tyrone Mings. Doesn't seem to be limping. The ball's been launched into the penalty area. Flag goes up for an offside there. We're watching Mings walking off, and before we knew it, the ball was in the Aston Villa penalty area. So Matsson's coming on for Mings. Maybe a bit of a rejigging of positions. Martinez plays it to the left. Oh, Martinez. Oh, gee. He was under great pressure there. Great pressure by Paqueta. And he took it round him, but I thought he'd lost it. There was two of them on him eventually, risking it there. Oh, yeah, two of them. That's risky. Ooh, that is risky from Martinez. I'm watching it again. Ball's chipped out long. Well, it's chipped out for cash by Martinez, and he's just chipped it straight into touch for a throw to West Ham on the left. So Cresswell's going to take this one. Plays it inside. Cresswell gets the ball back, but Kamara took it off him. Kamara holding strong. It's cleared, but not far. Souček brought it down and then played it across to the right-hand side to Koufal. Koufal goes down the line. It was Kudus. That was Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka in a challenge Throw is given to Aston Villa. It's Kudus challenging with Maatsen there. Under a lot of pressure. Kudus making himself busy. Almost put his team in trouble, but it goes out for a goal kick in the 40th minute. Play that's given away to Wan-Bissaka. Alvarez has it now. Tried the cross, but it's blocked. So checking hard. The ball goes through. It's through a couple of legs there and comes out to the right-hand side. It's cleared and picked up by Kamara. Kamara plays it inside. Into midfield. Plays slowed down by Tielemans. He plays it into the centre to Rodgers. Rodgers gets away from a challenge. Plays it into the middle to Tielemans, but he didn't know that Kudus was on him, and Kudus has changed and has come away with it. Crowd booing there. Emerson. Can't see whether Tielemans is still down. Paqueta's coming away with the ball. He spreads it across to the right to Wan-Bissaka. So foul now. Gets this cross in. It goes high up in the air. Maatsen. Kudus is battling for it with Rodgers. I think Rodgers has managed to see it out. I don't know, shoulder to shoulder there. You give Kudus the benefit of the doubt. Is bigger and stronger than Tielemans. Ball goes long again from Martinez. A push in the back there. Bailey on the halfway line. Free kick to West Ham. Goes across to the right. Souček. Kufal plays it back. Cresswell. Ball goes all the way back to Areola. He's under pressure. Given the ball away, has he? Luckily, thought Bailey had almost got in and stole it, but Kilman comes away now. And then he's fouled. Maatsen getting involved early on. Rodgers. Wan-Bissaka plays it inside. Paqueta gets it back. Does Wan-Bissaka. Gives it back to Paqueta. Camera battling for it, but he's penalised and gives the free kick away. Crowd are not happy. Paqueta takes it quickly. Comes out to the left, though, to Cresswell. Emerson down the line. Flicked inside. Alvarez gets it across the right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka gets inside the box on his left foot. Tries to tee one up. No, he goes to the back post. Alvarez brings the ball down on his chest. Tries to swivel on it and hit it, but he's off balance and his shot goes way over the bar. It was offside as well. Into the last 2 minutes, plus I would imagine several minutes added time because of that injury to Tyrone Mings. Ball's played long. Bailey challenging it for it, but he's beaten to it. Ball comes away. Souček goes across to the left to Emerson, who just brings it under control. Plays it inside. Alvarez. Souček again. And then Alvarez. Nowhere to go for Alvarez, so he has to go to Souček, who's under pressure there from Watkins, goes to Areola. He gives it back to Souček. He goes all the way across to the right-hand side. It's Kilman who lays the ball off, and then it's eventually given back to Areola. Cresswell comes short for it, but go the opposite way. Ball's played left-footed long. The Wan-Bissaka was chasing it. The bounce just beat him, but he was offside. A free kick is spread across to the right-hand side. It's Cash brings it under control, but he's under pressure as West Ham are putting the squeeze on again. It's Konsa. He's fouled. It's fouled by Paquetá. Gives the free kick away. 6 minutes of added time, as you would expect with that injury to Mings. Ball goes to Martinez. Digne. Maatsen has lost the ball. He's under pressure from Wan-Bissaka. Maatsen manages to get a challenge in on Wan-Bissaka. Souček. Souček gets the ball back. Spreads it across to the left. Comes out to Cresswell. Cresswell has support. Goes across to the right-hand side. Soufal leaves it into Kudus, gets it back. Soufal. Wan-Bissaka. Kudus looking for the foul, didn't get it. Must have handled the ball as he went down, Kudus. Free kick is given. Yeah. He was expecting the foul was Kudus and fell on the ball and handballed it several times on the floor. Ball's chipped forward. Watkins has beaten to the header. Alvarez. Kamara comes away to the right. Cash in support. Cash is brought down. Free kick given. Soler is taken quickly. Rodgers in the penalty box. He's got several around him. He's going to be crowded out, is he? No, he's still going. Well done by Rodgers. Lays it out inside to the Cash from Tielemans. He gets his crossing. It's skewed up into the air. Bailey. Maatsen has a left-footed shot that's blocked. Digne has a shot. Digne wins the ball back again. Rodgers has it now. Looks to give it back to Kamara, but it was short. Now Matty Cash is coming forward again. He's got fouled from behind, was he? Yes, he was. And Alvarez kicks the ball away. May find himself getting a booking for that. Just seeing what happens here with this. This Cash comes away. Possibly did get the ball. Yeah, he did make the ball. Lucky he didn't get a booking for kicking the ball away there, but the result is it's a free kick to Aston Villa on this right-hand side. Just a few yards in from the touchline. The defensive line for West Ham is on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's going to be swung in left-footed. And that's poor. That's poor by Digne there. He tries to chip it over the first man for the run of Cash on this right-hand side, and he just chipped it far too far and out for a goal kick. With 4 minutes of the 6 minutes gone. Ball's headed forward into the halfway line. Paqueta battling for it. It's pulled down by... Can't see who was pulled down by, but whoever he was put, it's Tielemans, and Tielemans gets a yellow card for that. Seemed a bit of a soft one there. So he pulled his man down, but we've seen worse than that. Did pull his man down, but don't think he'd... Yeah, well... Still a man down. Can't see who it is. It's Paqueta holding his right hand ribs there. Rolling on the ground like he'd been shot. It seems to be getting up now. Now the referee's having none of it. No, it goes back down again. Now even Souček there is helping him back to his feet. Say, come on, get on with it. What's wrong with you? Referee still holding the time up. The 6 minutes is up, but there'll be added time on that. VAR's just taking a look at this now. A bit of an elbow there from Digne. It wasn't much of one. He's gone down like he's been shot as Paqueta. Checking for a possible red card for violent conduct. Nothing in that. Somebody else has gone down now. They're still arguing among each other. Matty Cash has gone down. Will VAR be looking at this one now? We'll never get this half finished. Souček been spoken to. Maybe it's because he's captain, I don't know. There's Matty Cash there at the bottom. Souček just runs at him and pushes him down, hands in the chest. A bit silly. Anyway, the free kick comes in onto the penalty spot. It's headed down. A chance of Kilman. Kudus and Paqueta with his right foot pulls it wide of the right-hand post. Kudus had it. Left foot shot that's blocked by Tielemans, and then Paqueta pulls his shot wide. Obviously, that's his swinger, Paqueta. Into the 53rd minute of this half. Cresswell got a booking, apparently, as well. Free kick's taken high. Watkins goes up, but he's beaten to it. Kudus comes away. He's been lively as Kudus in this first half. Goes out to Wan-Bissaka. He's going to go down the line. Matsson's with him. Kudus gets the ball. Goes down under the challenge of Kamara. Referee's having none of it. Kudus goes down again. Throws himself into the penalty area. But it's cleared away. Now another Aston Villa player down. Is that Digne has gone down this time? Is that a bit of retribution? Martinez is having a lot to say to the referee, as usual. And we're into the 54th minute. Digne has gone down. It's all happening in the end of this half. I'll see this now. Alvarez comes to challenge. Well, it just fell over. Alvarez did, Digne. As Alvarez waiting for the challenge. There's nothing in that. I think the referee just needs to bring this half to a close and get the two teams in the changing rooms and allow them to calm down. And that's it. Martinez plays the ball long, and the referee brings the half to a close. 1-0. I think we can say that Aston Villa started the game off the better in that first half and probably rightly took a goal lead. But since then, West Ham have given as good as they've got, and they've had a couple of half chances without having a really clear-cut chance. But they're still well in this game, and there's a lot to play for in the second half. Let us know what you think. Everyone who's joined us for the first half, thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber. Helps the channel grow, helps with the algorithm. But while we're at half time, let us know what you think, what you've seen in the first half. Get your comments in regarding what you've seen. And of course, you can put a final score in. Give us a prediction of the final score if you want to. Been an interesting half. Certainly the first 10 or 15 minutes, Aston Villa were all over West Ham, but they slowly came back into it. And since then, it's been a pretty equal game. Just have a look at the table as it will stand with this result as more. I don't think a draw really benefits either side at the moment. Aston Villa would go up to, they don't change position, they'll still stay in 8th, but they've just closed the gap on the top 5, the European qualifying positions. Keeping in touch with Bournemouth and Chelsea are above them, but West Ham remain in 14th. That's as the result stands at the moment. I mean, there's another half to go yet, so this could change very easily. We can look at the statistics as they stand at the moment and just see what it says. I think it would probably be pretty equal. So in the end, overall possession has gone to West Ham. Who would have thought that? 43% to Aston Villa and 57% to West Ham. So that tells you how much West Ham got themselves back into it. And Graham Potter will be pleased with that. His team's reacted good to going behind. Let's have a look at the attacking possession. 8 shots to 5 in favour of Aston Villa. Most of that lot will have been in that first few minutes. 3 shots on target for Aston Villa compared to none from West Ham. 2 each off target. Blocked shots, 3 each. Offsides, 2 to 3 to West Ham. Just look at the defensive side of things. See what it says there. Total of tackles 18 to Aston Villa compared to 13 for West Ham. So that does reflect the fact that they dominated the possession in that first half. 11 tackles won Aston Villa compared to 8 for West Ham. So yeah, again, you would expect that if they dominated possession, West Ham. 1 yellow card each. More duels won by Aston Villa in that first half, 44 to 33. So it's been pretty competitive. And that's fair enough to say. while we're at half time, you've got your chance to get your comments in regarding what you've seen that first, especially the last few minutes there, where some of the players were starting to throw themselves to the ground like they'd been shot, which we don't like to see, really, do we? Just looking at that goal from Bailey there, and what a good finish it was in the end. Not Bailey, Ramsey. What a good finish it was. He got it across the keeper, which is where you always want to go. And just into the side netting as well. So it was a good finish. And Denise Reid says too many fouls and players trying to con the ref. They certainly were at the end there, weren't they? They were going down like they were shot, and it was a bit pathetic. It was a bit handbags at 10 paces. But they're always trying to con the referees, aren't they? Every team, all players are always trying to get an edge on the referee and trying to con them. Don't think Aston Villa have been any different, or West Ham, to any other teams. But yeah, it's not been good. It did spoil the flow of the game towards the end there, didn't it? Nice to see you joining us today, though, Denise. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying it. Are you watching the game on TV and listening to me at the same time? Oh, you poor thing. It's nice to see you getting a comment in there. You're my first comment today. I've been trying to encourage people to give us a bit of a comment, or even just put a score prediction in, and nobody wants to. Must be just me. What did I say? The point of the game, I said 2-0 to Aston Villa, so I'm still on for that one. Oh, you are you? Is Mark sat with you as well? I've been trying to get my timer working for this stream. I don't know what's wrong with my timer. Usually I can get my timer up and get it in the bottom right-hand corner, and for some reason today, it's just not working. It's really annoying me. Just thought I'd let you know that the dog enjoyed your sausages last night. Are you going to give us a score prediction then, Denise? What do you think the score's going to finish? I've said 2-0. Could go either way, though, with West Ham dominating that first half. They had the bigger possession stats, which you wouldn't believe, would you? I think it just gets to the last third, and they just lack a bit of quality, don't they? West Ham there, without Jared Bowen in the side. He's the one who made them tick and scored goals from, and they look a bit lightweight up front, the West Ham. Thanks to Simply Joy, who said Budgick's watching me. So is he a subscriber, Budgick? Well, Simply Joy thinks Aston Villa are going to win it 2-0 as well. So do I. Your sausages are 100% pork. Well, he enjoyed them last night. Certainly did. Yeah, Simply Joy says, no wonder he ate them all then, 100% pork. That's more than I get. I don't get 100% pork sausages. Dog gets treated better than I do. A scare prediction. So he predicts it's going to be a scary 2-1. Max just followed us here. A good one. It's not updated yet, but I think that takes me somewhere towards the 76 subscribers. So the channel is progressing. It's always a slow thing when you've first got a channel. But with the help of everybody, yeah, that's like Simply Joy says there, and I couldn't agree more. It's slowly but surely get in there. Yeah, sometimes when you're doing these live streams and you're chatting away to one or two people, it's easy to become a bit despondent about it. But if you take all the advice that you do see online and people who have done it before, and they say it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, just keep going, be consistent, and it will get there eventually. And I've got to agree, I don't intend to give up. I enjoy doing this. Looks like we might be back underway soon anyway, with a bit of luck. Just seeing the goal there. It was a good finish by Ram today. I've got to say, he got his foot right around it and hit it across Areola. Arsenal Man City next Sunday. I hope everybody who's here now will join us again next Sunday for the Arsenal Man City game, a 4:30 kickoff. We'll certainly be live streaming that. Looking forward to that game. Should be a good one. Well, it should be. Depends how Arsenal play again. If they go there and park the bus like they did last year, it will be a bit boring. Thanks to Denise, who says I'm doing great. Thank you. Still early stages yet. Still a bit of an amateur. But I'm getting better. The worst thing about this is actually memorising all the players are. That's the worst thing about it, not being able to pick out the names quickly. You do learn eventually, but it takes time. Obviously, you haven't got all the facilities that the commentators on TV have, and they can pick them out immediately. They get a lot of help, but I'm on my own. But it looks like we're back underway now. West Ham kicking off from left to right in this second half. And away we go, and it goes all the way back to Areola. But you're wondering how I did that? The back screen. There's no play yet while we get treatment for Digne, I think it is, has gone down with a... Diane. Oh, you mean the names? Yeah, it's a difficult one. It looks like Digne's up again. So he hasn't been shot by a sniper after all. And Martinez is going to take this free kick. I thought that's what you meant. Not Diane, Digne. Martinez drills it long. Oh, that was a challenge there. Two of them have gone down now. A clash of heads or whatever. I don't know. That was Kilman and Watkins, is it? Denise says the wusses, but not this one. This one looked to... Well, Watkins seems to be okay. Is it Kilman who's still down? He maybe took a bigger bang. We haven't really got going in this second half yet. 2 injuries already. Graham Potter looks obviously anxious again there, but Kilman's up, so maybe not too bad after all. Good to see him up. Get to see that challenge now that they're up. Looks bad from the original one, but they're both up and fine, and the referee's going to give a drop ball now. Or was he giving it to? Or was he going to give it to the... Don't usually see these drop balls contested, do you? It's usually gives it to one side or the other, so I don't know what the referee's saying now. Is he giving it to Aston Villa? It looks like it. Are they going to play it back to... I don't know what the referee's on about. I don't think the referee knows what he's doing here. Is he saying that Kilman's got to come in because he's the one who challenged for the ball? Or is he saying, he's saying he's got to go off because he was injured, can't come back on yet? If Aston Villa scored, they'll be unhappy. Matson tries to put the cross in. It's blocked by Wan-Bissaka and goes... Did it go out for a corner? It looked like it might have done. That's silly, isn't it? What's the point in keeping him off for 30 seconds? He's still got to stay off while Tielemans takes a corner. Or he's allowed to come on now. Tielemans takes the corner quickly. Tielemans is, well, there's looking for the run of Matson there, but that's going to go over the top and out. Strange couple of minutes there, the referee there. Denise reckons Liverpool are going to be the champions. Well, it's difficult to argue with that one, isn't it? As the ball's flicked on by Kamara. Living dangerously. Kilman plays the ball out to the left. And then back out to the right. Wan-Bissaka in a bit of space. Plays it inside to Kudus. He goes across to the left-hand side. Soufal's cross is blocked. Headed away. Tielemans. Watkins under pressure. Gets out to the right-hand side. Bailey swings it across to the left, but it's gone all the way through to Areola. Wan-Bissaka again coming into midfield. Wan-Bissaka again goes out to the left. Alvarez plays it into midfield, a congested midfield. Gets it back to Alvarez. Again into a congested midfield, but it's well played by Paquetá. Kudus. Wan-Bissaka gives it back to Kudus. Looked offside. He gets this cross in though. Tielemans back flicked it away. And he goes up to Wan-Bissaka. His cross is a deep one to the back post. Can be turned back inside. Paquetá. And he's gone wide. Just waiting for that net to bulge. I thought he was going to put that in. Did Paquetá, the way he turned. Did he get a deflection there on that? We'll see a better angle here. Oh, no, his standing foot just knocked out away from him. Got to agree with Mark there. It was a bit of a sitter, but did you see the way his standing foot just knocked the ball away from his swinger before he hit it? I think that's what made him put it wide. It's Kudus. Is that Paquetá there on the far side? Wins the throw. Emerson was making the run on the outside. Played forward, flicked inside, headed away by Kamara. It's bouncing around in that defence there, but Aston Villa seem to have cleared it, and there's a bit of space now on the left-hand side. It's Ramsey. He had no support and did the best he could. He got a throw out of it in the end. It's Matson, the substitute with the throw. It's going back though, is Matson. It's Conser gets it to Martinez. Don't want to mess this one up. Kamara has it. They're under pressure though. And West Ham have won it back. Poor by Aston Villa. Wan-Bissaka. Soufal's played it back out to Wan-Bissaka again. He cuts inside. Back heel to Soufal, gets his cross in. It's a good cross. And what happened there? I thought Emerson was just going to put it in the back of the net, and it took a I think it was a poor contact by Emerson, and it just deflected into the arms of Martinez. Aston Villa away now on the far side. Liam Bailey's brought down the edge of the box. Referees, well, the first occasion, I thought he was letting him get away with it. Changed his mind and has given a free kick. Alvarez is not happy with that. Go down easy, aren't they? Bailey gets to his feet now, so he's not that badly injured. It's a free kick in a dangerous place, right on the edge of the box, just to the right of goal. I'm going to see Tielemans take this one. He's the usual free kick taker. Rodgers hanging around there. Kamara. Well, the brains trust trying to sort it out. I'll take it. No, you take it. No, he'll take it. Yeah, I agree, Mark. I read early on that Bowen is almost back at full fitness, and there was a whisper that he was going to be in this game today, but he's not even on the subs bench, which is a surprise. I suppose there's no point in risking him if he's not 100%, but they do really miss him, don't they? There's big delays in these free kicks. It's really slowing the game down. Looks like it's maybe Tielemans is going to take this, possibly. Digne there. Digne would be the favourite, you'd think, with his left-footed curler, but and it is going to be Digne, and he does curl it. Curls it high and wide. Poor one. Is that him with the long grey hair, Denise? He was acting like that advertisement, wasn't he? Where he's dancing and swinging their arms at the same time. Ball's up. Matson challenges for it. Goes out for a throw. Taken quickly. Kudus is crowded out there, and Rodgers comes away through the middle. And he's crowded out as well. Kudus did well to get back there. Putting a shift in his Kudus. He's working hard. So Alvarez goes down the line. Paquetá puts his cross in. It's well defended at the near post there. Matson does well to bring it away. Rodgers to Kamara. Kamara's seen a lot of the ball in both halves. He's looked quite a useful player without being that effective. He's putting a shift for his team. Goal ball. Konsa goes out to the right-hand side to Cash. Cash gives it to Kamara, back to Cash. Konsa drops, gets the ball. Comes across to Digne, fully recovered now. Matson, back to Digne. Going to Tielemans. Tielemans turns it inside to Rodgers. He's crowded out. He's got away. Referee pulls it back. Says Rodgers committed the foul. I thought, if anything, it was probably Kufal that maybe had, but ref sees it different. It's coming away down the left-hand side for West Ham. It's Emerson. Souček. He spreads it out to the right. Soufal gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Two with him. Has to go back to Soufal. Found him in a shop doorway. The crowd trying to get behind these two teams now. It's a bit stuck in midfield. It's lost its momentum. It's a run there by Wan-Bissaka. It's not going to get to him, but it's brought down by Paquetá. But the ball's lost. Bissaka has it again. It's a good ball to the back post, and Martinez has spilled it. Is there a chance to put it in? And it's well defended by Konsa on the near post. And of course, Martinez has gone down having dropped that ball. See how Martinez gets up quickly after going down there, throws himself to the right to try and make the save, and then decides he's injured and goes down afterwards. It's well done by Konsa because it's at that knee height and it could have gone anywhere, but he got a good knee onto the ball and it went out for a throw. Great defending. Yeah, Mark says very few chances cancelling each other out. They're cancelling each other in the midfield, aren't they? Ball's cleared as it dropped into the 6-yard box. Wan-Bissaka plays it back forward. Maatsen under pressure from Kudus. Strong is Kudus. Maatsen does well though. Ball goes long. Tielemans, but it's Sufalo picks it up. Maatsen tidies up. Comes to Kamara in midfield, going forward, and he's fouled. That's probably going to get him a yellow card, Souček, and it does. Knew what he was doing there, Souček. Then it took, as they say, taking one for the team, but I don't like that. It's professional fouls at the worst to stop the team from getting through. And Denise Reed says, whoever this Mark Reed is, stop copying my comments. If he keeps doing it, Denise, I'll block him as Paquetá comes away. Turns, tries to lay a ball inside for the run of Kudus, but it's cut out. Chance to come away. Attack down that right-hand side. Ball goes to Ramsey. Overlapping his cash. He turns in on his left foot. He's got to try to put his foot through it, but it's a bit of a scuffed shot and it's cleared easily. Paquetá to Emerson. He's brought down by Rodgers. Rodgers is going to get a yellow card by looks of things as well. Looks like Bailey's shot was going wide there anyway. Morgan Rodgers confirmed as a yellow card. Please block Mark Reed. Consider it done, Denise. Cresswell's going to take this free kick. Aston Villa holding a deep line. There's plenty of space behind. Swung out forward, but it's too straight and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Poor quality there. Aston Villa making a couple of substitutions. Bailey's going off. Don't look happy. Bodjick's laughing. I couldn't simply joy. Was laughing at me. Watkins is going off. I hadn't seen a lot of the ball. Watkins has it, to be fair. So Watkins and Bailey go off, and Duran and Mallon come on. Is Duran the new super sub? Seems to come on a super sub and score. Ball goes high on the halfway line. It's won by Soucek. Kamara brings the ball down. It's a slip or it's a foul. It's Mallon. That's his first touches to be fouled. Tyrone Mings getting a round of applause. He seems to be out and okay. Ball's taken quickly. Mallon, left-footed from the edge of the box, straight at Areola. Comfortable save. The press is on. West Ham deep in their own half on the right. Sofal clears it. Header is won. Goes forward. Rodgers looks offside there. He's had the ball pinched from him anyway in the box. Alvarez. Spread across to the left. Bit of space to run into now. He had the space, but no support in front of him. He has to come back inside. Rodgers is on the press. Goes back to Areola. Kilman. Back to the left-hand side. Kufal. Wan-Bissaka inside. Well, if Alvarez doesn't get a booking for that, then I don't know what is, because he handballed that, having lost the ball, and he does get the yellow card. I mean, what's he doing there? That's just to stop Aston Villa coming away with it. Another one taking one for the team. Free kick that Tielemans is going to take. Need a bit of quality in this game. .68 minutes gone. Into the box it comes. It's a poor one. Doesn't even beat the first man. Rodgers almost came through. Kamara battling for it. Kamara does it well again. Still battling with Paqueta. Comes away. Duran has a block with his left foot. Tielemans gives it to Maatsen. Ramsey. Duran. Rodgers plays it through. Ramsey went down, blocked by Kufal. Nothing doing. Just stopping it, legitimately stopping him from making his run to the box. Why should you let him run past you? Ball is on the left. Kilman has to go back. Aston Villa holding a high line, not giving West Ham the time to build from the back. Spread out to the right. Can Kufal get there? Gives it to Wan-Bissaka. And held up by Maatsen. Has to come back inside. To the back post. There must be a chance here. And this time they have scored a great cross from the back post. And it's knocked in by Emerson. Alvarez put a beautiful cross into the back post. No one saw Emerson coming in. And it's probably only what West Ham have deserved. Wan-Bissaka, who's on the edge of the box. He comes inside. Kudus. He plays it to Emerson and Alvarez in a lot of space. It's a great cross. It right onto his head. All he had to do was put it across Martinez. Did it go through Martinez's hands? No, to his left. They always say that they head it back where the goalkeepers come from. And that's exactly what I did. And that's a great equaliser. Game on. Game on. Denise Reed says 2-1 to West Ham now. Son, change your tune. Fantastic cross. He was ready to take Emerson off. Was he taking him off? I didn't see that. Matson heads the ball. It's going to be picked up by Kudus. Kudus is nudged in the back. Throws given to Aston Villa, though. Matson's going to take this. Referee says, hold on. Matson cut out by Wan-Bissaka. Throw on the halfway on the left-hand side. 2 more substitutions now. Rodgers is going off. Rodgers off as well. McGinn and Buendia on. That's it, Mark. You're blocked. You're officially blocked. You can't have you abusing my other subscribers. That's driven long down the right-hand side. Heads are up. It's Paqueta's headed it forward to Kudus. Wan-Bissaka trying to go past Kamara. Kudus again. There's the ball back. Soufal goes back to Koufal or Soufal, I don't know what you call him. Soufal. Ball goes long. Souček looking for Paqueta. Goes through to Martinez. Tielemans looks for the run through the middle. Emerson did well there to pick that ball up. Wan-Bissaka. Alvarez plays it all the way back. Long ball to the left-hand side, brought down. Immediately under pressure. Looking for the run of this throw to West Ham. Is there more substitutions yet? 2 more for West Ham. Seems like Soler's going off by the looks of things. And Emerson, having just scored the goal, you've got the hook, pal. Emerson and Soler go off for Scarles and Ings. So bringing Ings on, they're going for it. Long throw from the left-hand side, and it comes now. It's one at the Souček. Alvarez has a swing at one from the edge of the box. It's sliced high and wide. Referee says take that back. Under pressure, Martinez. Ooh, what are they doing? There's a foul. Ings is brought down. And Ings is injury prone. I don't want to see him go down. I've got to agree with Mark. It looks like I think West Ham fancy it more. Ings is coming on. Yeah, I've got to agree. I think that's attacking options for West Ham. They're looking to take this, aren't they? They're finishing the stronger. There's no doubt about that. With 14 minutes to go, chance to swing another one into the box from this free kick. It comes in now, left-footed. It's a good one onto the 6-yard, but it's flicked away. It's picked up by Kudus and then goes out to Wan-Bissaka. He slings a left-footed one in. Another header. So check it wasn't as good as Emerson's at the back post early on, and it floats over the bar, and that was a better chance, that. If he wasn't going for a goal, he's got to pick someone out at the far post, head it back across, and he didn't. Paqueta at the back post was offside there, and the header came back in. Wan-Bissaka comes back in. He smashes one across goal. At the moment, if anyone's going to win this, it's going to be West Ham. Unai Emery don't seem too concerned. Ball goes up, out for a throw to Aston Villa. There's still some subs there being warmed up by Aston Villa. So is it Aston Villa or is it the West Ham with the training tops on? Difficult to see, but whatever it is, there's changes still to be made. 55% possession to West Ham in this second half, like it was really in the first half. Areola drills one long down the centre. Konsa wins the header. It's going to come out to Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. He's got a bit of space in front of him again. He plays it inside to Alvarez. He spreads one across to the left-hand side. It's brought down and played back by Scarles. Come back inside to Alvarez. Alvarez looking for a ball forward. He goes it across to the right-hand side. It's Wan-Bissaka. Looking to get Kudus in. Koufal's supporting on the wing. Kudus slips. Ball's played inside to Duran, and then as Kamara tidies it up. Cash into Tielemans. Plays it forward. Back to Tielemans. Kamara. Matsson's out wide if he wants it. Buendia gives it to Maatsen. It's a left-footed cross. It's deep. It's too deep and out for a goal kick. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, notification bell. Get your comments in if you want to comment on this game so far. It's coming to an exciting finish, is this? With 10 minutes to go, either team could win this, but it's looking like West Ham are the favourites at the moment. They've got the momentum. Cashew's away on the right-hand side now, but his just touches poor. And Scarles has picked him off and is away down that left-hand side. Kamara goes across to cover him. Paqueta tries to get one inside, but it's defended and goes out for a throw. Halfway line, left-hand side. West Ham coming forward. The Fulham game's on Sky, and It's not on Sky, is it, Mark? I can't do anything but Sky games. Ball's been picked off by Matson, who lays it down the left-hand side, looking for Gerrani. Swindon managed to get his left foot round it and get a shot, not on target, but got a shot away anyway. It's headed forward. Comes back again to the same two players, battling for it. Paquetá goes out to Wan-Bissaka from Kudus. Wan-Bissaka still plays it inside. Comes to Alvarez. Plays it inside, gets the ball back. There's Alvarez. And Kudus on the right-hand touchline. Wan-Bissaka inside. Kudus back to Alvarez. Yeah, I think it's TNT market. Certainly not on Sky, else I would be doing it otherwise. Ball out to the right to Wan-Bissaka, brings it down. Got a chance to attack that byline again. On the edge of the box, now was a shot, and it just goes wide of that left-hand post. Martinez diving across, maybe had it covered, but it's well done by Ings. Must have been a tight offside. Maybe the VAR would have had a look at that if it had gone in. It's a great effort on just past that post by Ings. Yeah, maybe Martinez just had it covered. McGinn now in the midfield. Goes out to the left. Matson's going to get that ball, and he does. Goes back to Digne. He's going to go back to Konsa on halfway. Back to Digne. Kudus putting pressure on. He's strong as Kudus, and he's won the ball back from Digne. It's well played by Kudus. Kudus gets it again. Under pressure he is this time. Ball's played into midfield. It's laid off by Paquetá. McGinn was fouled, but the referee's allowed advantage. Matson now plays it inside. The ball was telegraphed and it's given away. And Paquetá's away now on the right-hand side. Looking for the run of Ings, but Wan-Bissaka almost got there. Matteson defended it well. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball back. He's going through. He's doing well. He almost got the ball through there, and he did. Souček on the edge of the box. Tried to lay it in. It's blocked. Paquetá. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball now. Wan-Bissaka goes down, holding his foot. No free kick given. Paquetá with the ball. It's well played. Koufal, can he get the ball across? It's well defended by Kamara there. Ings was ready to pounce. And Mark Reed said Ings to get the winner. Wouldn't surprise me at all. He's looked on fire since he's come on. He's looked sharp. Corner from the right for West Ham. Can't see who's going to take it. You would think it's going to be an in-swinger. And it is a left-footed in-swinger. And it comes now. The deep one to the back post. The keeper came and missed it. And it's headed wide. Was it Kilman who got to that? Did he get a head on it? The keeper came and missed it completely. It came out and decided better and went back. Madsen is having to go back. It goes back from Digne to Martinez. Martinez spreads out to the right to Cash. Tillmans is free in the middle. He's not going to get it though. It's going to come across to the left. There's Digne again. Madsen is wide and he gets the ball. Comes inside to a packed midfield. Gives the ball away to Wan-Bissaka. Paqueta working hard. Martinez lays it out to Cash, inside to Kamara. Kamara goes through a challenge and is brought down. Alvarez could be in trouble, Alvarez. Looks like the referee's maybe going to be a bit lenient here, but Tillmans has just reminded him he's been booked. He won't mind seeing him off. Into the last 5 minutes, the kick's taken quickly down the right-hand side. Smalan. So with him, has to turn back. Goes to Kamara on the edge of the box. Then Tillmans. Malan again. Chance to cross. It's a good cross. It's cut out at the near post. Good defending by Cresswell. Yeah, I felt the same as you two did. Lucky to not get a second yellow for that. Cross comes in now. It's headed away. It's picked up by Madsen, given to Kamara. Kamara's going to go all the way back to Martinez. Martinez will drive it long. Out to the right-hand side. Malan gets his head to the ball. He's battling for it in that corner there, lays it back. Out to the edge to Kamara, who's going to swing at it, but there's a foul given on the edge of the box there. McGinn. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think McGinn did get to the ball then. He's unlucky there. Yeah, Alvarez is going before he gets sent off. Irving come on to replace him. Into the last 2 minutes, plus whatever added time, you would think that there's going to be one more chance for one of these two teams. It's whether they can put it away. Marlon, Cash is overlapping. Marlon tries to go around his man and he's had it picked. Long ball forward. Oh, it's well cut out by Conser there because Paqueta was in behind him. Into the last minute, we're just a matter of how much time's added on now. Goes down the line. Header is away. Kamara with the ball at his feet. Tielemans lays it out. It's a stray and West Ham have picked it up. Kudus battles for that ball. It looked like it was a goal kick and it is a goal kick. Seven minutes. Wow. One of these teams has got to create another chance, another good chance. 7 minutes is enough for one of these teams to win it. Who wants it more? Kamara. Back to Kamara. Into Tielemans. Kudus is after him. He's looking for the run of Cash there, but it didn't go to him. He's cut out. It's well played by Kudus. He gets the ball out to the left-hand side. Has to go back, though. Drilled forward, looking for Paquetá. Is he going to get there? He does. He's held up by Konsa. Irving has just come on to the edge of the box, looking for the run of Souček, but didn't go through to him. Kamara turns one way to another and gets the ball to Tielemans in a bit of space. Well played. Good vision. Tielemans coming forward, looking for the run of Maatsen on the left, and Maatsen's away now on the inside left channel. Is there anybody supporting him? It don't look like it. He has to go back. And then Wan-Bissaka gets his toe in and just interrupts the play. Tielemans has it again now, though. Maatsen again gets his cross in to the back post. There's nobody there, and it's volleyed away high, not far. Kamara with Kudus. Tielemans nudged in the back. Kudus again. Throw given to Villa. Kudus not happy about that. Kamara again. Cross is swung in. Cash it was who crossed it. Goes off everybody and comes to Wan-Bissaka. Plays a ball down the line. Souček comes away with it, luckily. Irving to Kudus, to the left-hand side. Swung across to the right, looking for Souček. He heads it on. It must be a chance. I thought Paquetá was going to just kick that into the back of the net with his back heel, but he didn't manage it. Kamara now. Duran. Kilman's defended that well. The ball goes high and gets headed even further. Goes out to the left again. Ball's hit long. Souček, who's playing high up now, looking for that winner. Kamara. Buendia. He's looking for support. For once, Maatsen's not on that left-hand side. Tielemans gets the ball. McGinn. Ball has run back towards Kamara. Maatsen is coming to the left now. The crowd willing them forward, but they've slowed the pace of the game down again. There's a push in the back there, or that's what Duran thought, but he didn't get it. Kudus this time. Paquetá is away on the right side. He's pulled up with an injury. It's a groin strain by the looks of things. Tielemans. McGinn gets it out to the right side to Cash, who's overlapping. He has to check back inside. Tielemans again. Can he swing across in? He can. It's deflected high. Kilman gets up. It's on the edge of the box. Buendia's ambitious from there with the ball bouncing that high, and it goes over the bar. Paquetá was pulled over by Digne there. I mean, Carragher saying there's not enough for a penalty, but it pulled him over and stopped a goal-scoring opportunity. But what do I know? Maatsen gets it to Kamara. Foul's given on Tielemans before the advantage could be played. Tielemans gets it away quickly. McGinn's lost the ball, falling over. Souček gets out to the left. Less than 2 minutes. Ball's played long. Certainly Paquetá's not going to chase them no more with feeling his groin there. Konsa has the ball. Tielemans comes deep, he wants it and he gets it. This goes back to Konsa though. Inside. Turned and chipped towards Maatsen, who was overlapping on that left-hand side. It's cut out. Tielemans wins the ball back. I think Buendia, who was fouled, he thought he was fouled and he handballed the free kicks given to West Ham. With 1 minute left, you would think now that this is going to be a draw. Paqueta, is he going off, is he? Kudus has had a good game. They've given the man of the match to Paqueta, but I thought Kudus has had a good game. Rodriguez comes on for Kudus. With just a few seconds left, Oriola's in no hurry. They're going to settle for a 1-1 draw here. Goes long. Header is flicked by Kamara. Comes out to Cash on the right. He's going to turn and work his way down that line. Looking for a ball forward. It's deflected as he plays it. It's just swung anyways. But Wan-Bissaka going to keep it in? No, he's not. Maatsen takes a quick throw. Tielemans to Kamara in the centre. Got Cash on his outside. Gives it to Cash. Back to Kamara. Tielemans. Tielemans into the middle to McGinn. McGinn's lost the ball. Wan-Bissaka clears it. Paqueta's got Konsa with him. That's well played by Zofal. He's going to have a shot. Oh, he's given it away. He's lost it. Souček. It must. Oh, no, it's offside. Paqueta puts it in. Sure, there'll be a VAR check for this one. Who was offside? Was it Souček? Yeah, miles off. It's not going to count that one, unfortunately, for West Ham. Graham Potter thinking he's won it, but he's not, and it's going to be a 1-1 draw. And it is a 1-1 draw. And in the end there, that wasn't a bad second half, that. It was end-to-end, plenty of chances. Probably the right result in the end. West Ham just came out of it the better there. And Graham Potter's obviously got them playing now. And they played some good football. They worked for each other. And I was quite impressed with West Ham. Let me know what you think. A better second half. West Ham deserved the draw. Got to agree with Denise there, yeah. West Ham did have the better of it, but a draw is a fair result. It's not really much use to either of these two teams. A draw, but a draw it is. I think Aston Villa have probably lost their chances now of getting into the top 5 positions for the what they call it, the European spots. Just have a look at the table now and see if it's been updated. Let's just have a look. Aston Villa up to 37 years. See, Newcastle are in the final spot for the European places, and Aston Villa are 4 points behind them and not playing that well. They've drawn the last 2 games. And Newcastle have won 5 out of the last 6. And the teams above them, Bournemouth and Chelsea, are playing well as well. So it's going to be a tall order for them to qualify. Yeah, I think Potter will be pleased with that. His team turned up against a team who was playing at home and are looking at the qualification places for Europe, and they're not a bad side, and they've come out probably winning this on points, if not winning it on goals. Yeah, Paqueta. He carried on though. I mean, he almost scored the winner there, didn't he? So maybe it was just, end of the game, bit of cramp or whatever. Yeah, I think they would miss him. And I don't know whether you agreed with the man of the match there. I would have given it to Kudus. I thought he was a thorn in the side of Aston Villa all the way through that game. I thought he was big and strong. He put a lot of work in up front there. I thought he had a good game, Kudus. Yeah, they're in a bit of a poor run at the moment, Villa, aren't they? Yeah, they haven't been good at home. Just the one game to come now. Fulham against Manchester United, 7 o'clock kickoff, 20 odd minutes away. I fancy Fulham to win that one as well. They're good at home, Fulham. Thanks to everyone who's watched the channel today, supported us. Before you do leave, please do hit the subscribe and the notification bell and the like. It all helps the channel grow. Mark says Bissaka. Yeah, he did a lot of work up in the last third of the field, didn't he? Without creating a great deal, but I think he's a better player than he gets credit for. Bissaka. I think he's not a bad player at all, and he's a good signing for West Ham. Right, I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'll just have a look at the fixtures during the week. I mean, I'd love to do the Leeds United game tomorrow. Unfortunately, I've got to go to work and pay bills, so I'll see when the next fixtures are. It'll be just about February, won't it, by then? So Saturday, I'll work Saturday. When there's any games Friday, let's have a look. There must be a championship game Friday, you would think. Let me just check on that. In these fixtures, championship. Yeah, so Burnley and Leeds tomorrow. I can't do that. Friday, Blackburn and Preston. Well, it's not the most glamorous of games, is it? We'll see. But it'll certainly be the Man City Arsenal game on Sunday. I might do the Friday game. Depends how it goes. Yeah, never mind. It's only Leeds. Yeah, thanks for that. I might throw a sickie. Right, thanks a lot. Really do appreciate your supporting the channel. Before you go out, just hit that subscribe button if you will. Enjoy what's left of the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next live watch along. Take care.